for Virginia Loud here, guys. And today, ladies, I'm gonna get you guys into the breaking news from just now that Diddy Dunzo fire. He has now been acquitted on 3 out of 5 sex crime charges, which I'll get you guys into. By the way, also, guys, Mike Brown's about to be the new Knicks coach. I guess you guys that for sure. Also, guys, that Maxwell Hairston he is being sued for sexual assault from an incident back in 2021, and also the female that's accusing him is Rebecca Hendrix. Gives you guys that for sure. Also, the fact that let's see here, Duncan Robinson goes to Pistons on a 3-year, $48 million offer, and also the fact that Gershon Yabusele he's getting a 2-year, $12 million with the Knicks and a play option. That's all he's getting into, and more news comes. By the way, I will get you guys to that. All right, so first things first, because I'm starting some of the breaking news that just got announced just now. From now, that is that Diddy Dumpster Fire was acquitted on 3 out of 5 sex crime charges. Convicted of lesser sex crime charges. By the way, he was not guilty on counts 1, 2, and 4, which are racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking by force, fraud, coercion. Now, interstate transportation to engage prostitution, guilty on 3 out of 5, and also transportation to engage prostitution. He was guilty on the interstate transportation to engage prostitution, but not that those would be counts 3 and 5, but not guilty on 1, 2, and 4, which would be the sex trafficking by force. He was guilty. He was guilty. Now he was guilty of the interstate transportation against prostitution, and also the fact, but he was not guilty on counts 1, 2, and 4 of racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking by force, fraud, coercion. By the way, so he was guilty on 3 and 5, which he was overall. Now the interstate transportation against prostitution that carried. And also the sex trafficking charge that carries with the 15-year or in a max sentence a life sentence behind bars. That transparency against prostitution would be 10 years sentence behind bars. So again, everybody, Diddy Dunzo was acquitted on 3 out of 5 charges, on 3 out of 5 sex crime charges. He was guilty of the interstate transportation to engage prostitution, but not guilty, which would be 3 and 5. But not guilty on counts 1, 2, and 4, which are racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking by force, fraud, coercion. So, guys, look, he could have been. I thought he was going to be guilty on all the charges, but he was not. Now, the sentencing here hasn't been announced just yet, though. But clearly, Cassie, these numerous other accusers, they'll deserve better. They'll deserve better. They really do. Does he walk? I don't think so. So the sentencing hearing is still pending, which it is, by the way. And now the prostitution charge carries up to 10-year sentence, by the way. I mean, it wasn't a lifelong sentence, which it could have been. But it needs to say that it could have been on the registered sex offender category. All right, are you kidding me? Right? Are you kidding me? This went on from 91 to present day. And Cassie and some of the accusers, they are livid. Absolutely livid right now, as they are. I mean, clearly Cassie and some other accusers, these other like Jane Doe, other female accusers, or these former exes of Diddy, dumpster fires, they deserve better. They do. They really do overall. These other accusers, they're in the losses, they deserve better as well. And those numbers also that he will sit with, they deserve better as well. There's clearly, there's just no way. There's absolutely no way he's not getting out this easily. He's really not. I don't know. I mean, there could be I don't know. There's gonna be a bond arraignment. I don't even know if there's gonna be a. I mean, I don't know when the sentence is gonna be, but that should be announced by today or tomorrow. I'm not sure, guys. So yeah. So the verdict's already in, guys. Acquitted on 3 out of 5 charges. Now, 3 of 5. He was convicted, or excuse me, guilty of 3 of 5, which would be transportation against prostitution charges. Counts 1, 2, and 4 would be the interstate, would be sex trafficking by force or coercion and racketeering conspiracy. Those charges, he was not guilty though. So clearly, I don't even know exactly what this is gonna mean. I don't even know exactly if it's gonna be, if he's gonna. I mean, he would have. Because I said about months ago they didn't make the register sex offender the rest of his life. If he was guilty in all these charges, he would have had to register a sex offender the rest of his life, and he could have got a lifelong sentence as well. So whenever sentencing gets announced, is going to register a sex offender? I'm not sure. And look, pray it happen. All right. And clearly he should have. I mean, he should have stayed behind bars. That's what he should have done. All right. This is unacceptable and uncalled for. Casting the accusers, they deserve better. This is ridiculous. All right. Absolutely ridiculous. So clearly, that's all I need to get it. That's all I got to say about that. So guys, you guys got any thoughts? Let me know, guys. I'll definitely just sponsor those guys as well. Another news I want to get you into, by the way, Mike Brown, especially the new Knicks coach. Because I'm not sure how you're gonna feel about this. I don't know how you guys are gonna react to this, guys. And guys, I'm not sure, everybody. So everyone knows Diddy Dunzo. I mean, after a 50-win season, by the way, after 5 seasons with the Knicks, come on. Now, expecting that Mike Brown's going to be the new Knicks coach, I'm not sure they're going to react to that, guys. I'm not sure about this. Is it worth it? I don't know, guys. With the waste on that note. All right, another news. I want to get you into, by the way, that Rebecca Hendrix is suing Maxwell Hairston for sexually assaulting her, stemming from a March 2021 incident while Hairston was at Kentucky. Now, Hairston engaged in sexual contact with Rebecca Hendrix. Now, Rebecca Hendrix, she informed the police, but Hairston was in charge. Now, Hairston, by the way, removed, since we had that, Hairston removed Hendrix's PJ shorts and molested her. Clearly, and she did, went to the hospital and made page the police, which she did, and filed a police report. She's already done. She's already shared a story. Now, pretty much everyone knows that Maxwell Hairston was drafted to the Bills Mafia, which he was. But it's very unknown. But he hasn't been charged just yet, though, which he hasn't. But there's a looming arrest warrant out for Hairston. That's it for him. And also the fact that Hairston would have had to register a sex offender for the rest of his life, as far as I know. And also, Rebecca Hendrix, she deserves better, which she does overall. That's all I got to say to that, guys. So, again, by Rebecca Hendrix, she is suing Maxwell Hairston for sexually assaulting her from March 2021 incident, by the way, while he was in Kentucky. Now Hendrix, she went to another school, which she did, to another college, which she did, by the way, from the incident as well. And Kentucky, they already made their responses, and that's all they did for sure on that note. So, guys, your thoughts, guys. And also, Rebecca Hendrix, she is seeking punitive damages, by the way. She could be suing the Bills Mafia. She could be suing Kentucky from this incident. I don't know if she's going to do so on that note. So, guys, we got to wait on that note, how that's all going to play out. That's all there is you got to know for that. It's very unclear if he's going to have an arrest warrant looming out for. I don't know. I'm sure, guys. We'll wait on that note, guys. Also, another issue I want to get you with that. Roman Reigns has a 6th kiddo. Congrats to him on that. Congrats on that. All right, another issue I want to get you into, by the way, that Duncan Robinson, he's going to the Pistons on a 3-year, $48 million offer. Simone Fontecchio, he's going to the Heat in a sign and trade, by the way, guys. So, guys, you thought about that? Let me know about that. That's all you got to know, everybody. On that note, right there. Sorry, guys. All right, another news here. I want to get you into relations that Tim Hardaway Jr. is going to the get some 1-year offer. The Knicks. Thoughts about that, guys? Also, everybody, Trey Mann gets a 3-year, $24 million offer with the Hornets. Let me know what that gets as well, buddy. You got Josh Minot gets a 2-year, $5 million offer with the Celtics. You got Drew Eubanks getting to sign with the Kings on a 1-year offer after clearing waivers, by the way, guys. Talked about that. Also, the fact that Jericho Sims, he gets a 2-year offer with the Bucks, including a play option in the second season. You got Jacob Poeltl getting a 4-year, $104 million offer with the Raps through 2029 to 30. Poeltl picks up his 2026 to 27 play option at $20 million and 3 years to his offer. What are your thoughts about that? Guys, let me know about as well, buddy. Also, guys, Sandro Kalashvili, he gets a 2-year, 5.5 mil offer with the net with the Mets. Excuse me, the Nets, and excuse me, the Raps on it, and also a 2nd-year player options. Thoughts about that, I guess, as well. I'll just response to that. Also, buddy, Gary Harris gets a 2-year offer with the Bucks with the play option on the 2nd season. Thoughts about that, guys? And also, it's another news here I want to continue, by the way, that UPenn, the Penn State, excuse me, Penn, they're banning trans women from women's sports, by the way, and to restore the Division I records and titles to female athletes who lost to Leah Thomas, who's a trans athlete, by the way. Now Leah Thomas, she loses her titles and records, and that ends their title, by the way. That's the Leah Thurman probe. So, you guys got thoughts about that? I guess let me know about that. Just response as well, buddy. That's all. And males, they can't compete in female sports, by the way. That's all there's you gotta know for that, guys. Also knows, by the way, that performer Red Panda, she suffered a wrist injury after she fell off her unicycle. So, my condolences go out to Red Panda, all of her close ones, all her fans, all the other performers out there. Really horrific her situation she's in. So get well, Red Panda. And under this, I want to get you into my relations that let's see here. Let's see what we got here. Oh, this else, by the way. Oh yeah, A's beat the race again 4-3. Marlins defeat the Twins 2-0. Pirates defeat the Cards again 1-0. Angels defeat the Braves 4-0. Rangers defeat the O's 10-2. The Cubs, they defeat the Guards 5-2. Dodgers defeat the Shy Sox 6-1. The Royals defeat the Mariners 6-3. Actually, the Rockies 6-5. Blue Jays defeat the Yanks again 12-5. And D-backs, they defeat the Giants again 8-10. That's all you got enough for that, guys. Also known as more and Taylor Travis Kelce. So there's a photo going around Taylor Swift Travis Kelce. As Travis Kelce shows Taylor Swift around at his Ohio roots, by the way. Now at his own stomping ground in Ohio. Now they also there's a photo going on Taylor Travis Kelce having lunch at JoJo's Bar in Chagrin Falls, Ohio. So guys, your thoughts, everybody? Let me know, guys. So you see that photo that just came out yesterday. So which shows Taylor Travis Kelce eating at the JoJo's Bar in Chagrin Falls in Ohio. So you guys got thoughts about that? I'll address response. That's all the news you gotta know, everybody. That's all I should say. So, guys, your thoughts about that, let me know, buddy. Also, notice by the NHL players, they're going to be head to the 2026 Milan Cortina Olympics, by the way, guys. Congrats to them on that. So, what a moment that's for them. Also, guys, remember Oliver Gibson, he's the season 53. Awful news. I thought to praise out their swimmers and his fans. Awful news that horrific loss. Not good there at all. Really not good at all. So, not good at all right there. Also, notice, by the way, that, let's see here. Oh yeah, Fever, they became the WNBA Commissioners Cup champs. Congrats to them on that. As they beat the Lynx 74-59. And they became the Commissioners Cup champs. Congrats to them on that, by the way, guys. To them on that. Also, another news here, by the way, that Sheriff Sonic, he is available today for Sonic Force Speed Battle, by the way, guys. That's all the news you got to know for that. And also Outlaw Shadow, he's coming to Sonic Force Speed Battle as well. Don't forget that, guys. That's all the news you got to know for that, everybody. Look forward to that. Oh yeah, I told you guys that Gershon Yabus, so he's getting a 2-year, 112 mil off for the Knicks and a play option, by the way. Your thoughts about that, guys? Let me know about that as well, but I'll just respond to that. Also, I want to say, by the way, so to Ashley Tisdale, Larry David, Michelle Branch, Lindsay Lohan, Margot Robbie, Brett the Hitman Hart, Jose Canseco, Richard Petty, Alex Morgan, Saweetie, Stunner Girl, Burna Boy, Sierra Sprague, Vince Staples, Olivia, Archie Grassi, Demi Jones, Makoto Street Fighter, and Sagad of Street Fighter 6. Who's coming to Street Fighter 6 next month, guys, on August 5th. That's all the news you're going to know for that, guys. Send your mom, your brother, wish, tweets, them, please introduce. That's all the news you're going to know, bro. So let's see about that. Also, guys, Ricky Saints, he's going to be competing in a Vandy Project Gauntlet match next week. Check that out, guys. Also, the fact that Jordan Grace and Blake Monroe, they're gonna be taking on Fatal Influences, JC Jane and Fallon Henley, by the way, next week, guys, at Great American Bash. Tag team match, that's all you're gonna know for that, guys. Also, don't forget next week, guys, that it's gonna be Great American Bash, Saturday night's main event, ATL, and also Evolution 2, by the way, guys. That's next week. Next week. Also, guys, I just want to remind you guys once again, 4th of July special is this Friday, guys. Check that out. I'll be wearing my red, white, and blue on that day. That's all you're gonna. I'll be watching the parade. I'll be watching the festivities, and I'll be watching fireworks. That's the best you get there, guys. That's all there is. I can say that, guys, as well. So, nothing more to be said there, but that's all you're gonna know for that, guys. All right, ladies, that's going to do it there for the Khalil Sports Board. Live subscribe to the Khalil Sports Board YouTube channel, Facebook page. But I know, so guys, what do you think your response of Diddy Dunzo being acquitted on the lesser sex crime charge, 3 out of 5 sex crime charges he was facing? Now, not guilty in count 1, 2, and 4 of racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking, forceful coercion, but 3 and 5 guilty of transportation against prostitution charges. So, your thoughts, everybody. Let me know about that. And will he be sentenced at all, though? So he could get a less sentence. I'm not sure about this, guys. So, guys, let me know, guys. Let me know about this. I'll address response. I know it's ridiculous, which it is, but clearly some lot to be said there. Thoughts about that, guys? Also, going to Roman Reigns. He had a six kiddo. Congrats to him on that. Where's the Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce seen at JoJo's bar in Sugar Falls, Ohio? By the way, Travis Kelce showing around Taylor Swift his roots in Ohio. Thoughts about that, guys? And that could be a potential wedding venue, by the way, for them, which it could be, by the way. So look for that, guys. And Travis Kelce says that she's really into it overall, that lifts her spirits up. She lifts her spirits up, which she does overall, and she's really into it. So wow, that's something right there, guys. So what thoughts? Also, guys, what are your thoughts on Mike Brown expected to be the new Knicks coach? Let me know, but I guess I'll just respond to that. That's all you got to know about that, guys. Also, everybody, senior brother wishes shout out to Ashley Tisdale, Larry Reed. Let's hear Larry David, Michelle Branch, Lindsay Lohan, Margot Robbie, Brett the Hitman Hart, Jose Canseco, Richard Petty, Alex Morgan, Saweetie, Sunny Girl, Burna Boy, Sierra Sprague, Vince Staples, Olivia, Achigrassi, Makoto of Street Fighter, and Sagat of Street Fighter 6. Same my brother wishes out tweeting once again. Be sure you do that's all you got. Nobody. I'll back for a breaking news. Turn times live updates from a whole lot more in the Khalil Sports. Whether it's related and anything you got. That's all to say, guys. Take care, you guys. You guys have a good day. Be safe. Bye bye.